Are you wondering how to play your favorite Blizzard games on Linux? Do not fret, I'm here to help you out. This is a step-by-step guide into how to set up your Battle.net through Steam Proton. First, boot up your Steam and then add a non-Steam game. You can do this by clicking the Add a Game button at the bottom left corner, or by going to the Games tab, selecting Add a non-Steam game, and then browse through where you have downloaded the Battle.net installer. Before you install Battle.net, there are a few important things we need to set things up. If you're not using a separate partition, you may skip this step. However, I highly recommend doing it as it helps prevent storage issues later on. For now, leave the target and start in fields as it is. We'll modify them later on after Battle.net was installed. Next, set the launch options. This is where Steam will install the required virtual machine dependencies. This step is very important because Linux is sensitive to where applications are installed, and non-Steam games work differently than native Steam games. This setup also makes it much easier to delete everything later on if planned to uninstall it. I've included the command in the description below. Just make sure to change the path to where you want it to be installed. Now go to Compatibility and choose which Proton version to use. You can select either Broad Experimental or Proton 10. Both worked fine for me. In case not, try older versions. That said, I highly recommend using Proton 10, as it's currently most stable. Feel free to experiment and see what works best for you. Once everything is set up, press play. Steam will start the setup session. Choose your language and wait for it to finish. This may take a few minutes. If it crashes, try a different Proton version or make sure your drivers are up to date. Battle.net will then ask where to install the application. Leave it as it is. This is just a virtual path created by Steam, since it uses a virtual machine environment to run Battle.net. If the launch options are set correctly, you'll see the correct amount of available disk space. If not, exit and adjust the settings. Disable the option to launch Battle.net when your PC starts, then click Install. Once the installation is complete, log in to check if everything works. You may notice some lag or delays since Battle.net isn't natively designed for Linux. If everything works correctly, do not install any games yet. First, we need to finish set up Battle.net through Steam. Exit the application and wait till Steam fully closes. Now let's use this command to verify that Battle.net was installed correctly. This command will also help you set the target and start in paths. Here, you can see your installation location. Open the Battle.net properties in Steam and leave the launch options unchanged. Now update the target and start in fields. For target, copy the full path to battle.net.exe and make sure it's enclosed in double quotes. For start in, use the same path but remove battle.net.exe and do not enclose with quotes. You can also rename the entry to battle.net and change the icon to your liking. Then try launching battle.net again. If you're already logged in, you'll only need to enter your password. After the startup, click World of Warcraft, for example, and choose your account and begin the installation. The game will install inside the Program Files directory where Battle.net is installed. Green storage indicators mean everything is good. Using Change Folder, you can see how Steam Proton through Wine created the virtual environment. Keep it as it is to install your Blizzard games. Now let me show you how World of Warcraft runs on Linux. I'll switch to my old Battle.net setup where everything was already configured. As you may see, the game is loading. My characters are here. I'll log into my test character, which I played for about 1 or 2 hours to check for stability. Welcome to World of Warcraft on Linux. The game is very stable, and I haven't really experienced any issues. I cap my games at 60 FPS and limit CPU and GPU since I'm running this on an older laptop. The Steam layout also works fine. If you run into any issues during setup, leave a comment below and I'll help you out wherever I can. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.